Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We are 20 sides to every story. We're going to be getting started in just a moment here with our Planescape adventure. We're playing through Turn of Fortune's Wheel, which is the hardcover adventure that came with the Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse box set. If this is your first time joining us, it looks like we have at least one new person out there. Sir, make my day. Thanks for stopping by. We'd invite you to come join us in our Discord server. That is a great place to kind of connect with us when we're not streaming and talk to us about the games we're playing in and potentially find a game for yourself to play in. We have a number of very talented uh, judges, dungeon masters, judges, whatever, whatever title befits the game system in question. We've got a lot of people that are posting up game signups often and are looking for group channel there. So if you're looking for people to play with us and basically what you see on the channel seems interesting to you or people that you'd like to play with, stop on by the Discord server and come get to know us. Um, what else we got? We got a few different games that are happening this week in terms of our schedule. We got this here tonight. Tomorrow, pretty exciting. Casey is going to be running for us the new Walking Dead role playing game. So we're going to be giving that a go and stumbling our way probably through the mechanics and just learning as we go, as we often do. Um, and so we'll get kind of acquainted with that. It's a good opportunity for you to stop in and see a new game system. This one's from Free League. A couple of the folks here tried it out at GameholeCon, I think. Dawson, Isaac, and Jenna, you all play tested it or however you want to call it, Gamehole. So should be a lot of fun. And then Friday night, we're going to be playing through a pretty silly adventure. We're going to be doing a Christmas themed adventure. It is a DCC module called The Doom That Came to Christmas Town. And I'm very much looking forward to sharing with you all of the art and the images from the book, because if you enjoyed the little stop action Christmas specials, like Rudolph and all of those, yeah, there's going to be some familiar, slightly horrific artwork that we will share with you. All good DCC fun. So that'll be Friday night at 8 p.m. So hope you can stick around and stop in for that. All right. So basically where we left off last time in this game, our characters have come to the Outlands. They have a patron now that they are working for, named Shemeshka, and she had sent them out into the Outlands to try to track down and recover a Modron that is important to her. The Modron is a monodrone, so the lowliest of the monodrones in terms of their hierarchy, and is an accountant for her casino, which is called Fortune's Wheel. It has some sensitive information that she would not want to fall into the hands of her enemies and such. And so the characters have gone out into the Outlands with the vaguest of leads to try and recover and find this monodrome. Their search led them to the gate town of Automata, which is a gate town that contains a portal that leads to Mechanus, which is the plane of law and order and also the home plane of Modrons. While they were there, they it kind of had maybe a little bit of like a Wild West isn't really like the right word, because it's not the Wild West. It would be like the extremely lawful and orderly West. But there was like a train and there was a sheriff that they had to talk to, and they had some interactions in the town. But ultimately, their destination led them, or their journey, their path led them to the tavern in town, where they met up with a Githzerai named Zaythir, who it seems had an interaction with the very Modron that you're looking for, who I think we are now taking to calling Rome. So Zaythir told you that there was this monodrome with that same name that had stopped by their walking castle, and it seemed that the little monodrone was trying to communicate with her, Zaythir, she, her, and had brought to her this interesting little artifact. It's shaped like a skull. It's made and composed of metal and stone and gears, something that Klakacht took a look at and I think identified that it's potentially a component it's definitely of Modron make, but might actually be a piece of a Modron. And it would seem that Rome brought this to Zaythir. Their belief is that Rome wanted to communicate with her somehow, and she was working on trying to figure out how the device worked, that it might like bridge a communication link between the two. But her castle was attacked by fiends, and during the attack, as she was trying to get away, the object was damaged in altercation that she had with the fiends, and she lost track of Rome. So she's not really too sure where they are now. All she has is this object. She has pledged that she would work with you to try to repair the object if she could get access to her lab, which means you all helping her deal with some unwanted house guests. And that's basically where we're headed, is the group traveling through the Outlands with Zaythir, and she was going to help you find the walking castle, which she believes would not be walking currently. She has told you that it requires a wizard to attune to, and that in her flight, she had seen that the walking castle ceased operations once she got a certain distance away. And I think where we're going to pick up is you having traveled this distance with her. It's probably getting to be about evening by the time you arrive in the vicinity of where the castle is. She takes you through an area of the Outlands where there's a grove of trees that stands. And she's kind of using that maybe to like give you a place to queue up and maybe make some plans, because beyond the trees, there's just like a great flat plain. And maybe, I don't know, we'll say like maybe a mile out or something like that, you can see this structure, which I'll see if I've got a good image for it. But basically, it's there's like this walled foundation kind of on this like almost like really large circular plinth, from which there are these big stone legs that are kind of jutting out from this disc. And upon the disc, which makes up the foundation of this castle, you kind of think the castle kind of is shaped almost like a wedding cake. Like it's got a broad first level with many openings and portals that encircle the first level. And then on top of that, there are subsequent circular chambers that kind of stack on top of it. It looks like it's probably at least 7 or 8 floors high. And so she brings you to this location. She says, there it is. Just where it was when they attacked. So they haven't learned how to access it and make it move. There's probably still there. If we can get in there, I am sure that we could take a deeper look into that that artifact left by the little one. And I'm sure that we might be able to get ourselves a step closer to finding him for you.
So you just like climb up those legs there? How do you get into one of those castles?
And maybe it's like not super prominent from the spot where you are currently looking at it, but she would tell you that on the opposite side of it there is a broad staircase that would lead up to the main disc. And from there, there's kind of a terrace around it. Um and you can see that the terrace kind of surrounds the entire castle. There's multiple um there's like multiple openings that lead into the castle. It's all open. You don't see doors from the outside.
Hmm.
Anybody really good at identifying if there's a lot of fiends or I don't know. How do we know how many are in there?
I feel like it would be great if we could take a look inside or get up there and look through the windows somehow. I wish that I had one of my hawks with me, and Baz will like kind of be searching with his hands, like for like his old hawk to land on him, and he'll cast Find Familiar, and as a hawk will come kind of onto his hand.
Yeah.
Um, so, how far away are we from the
Um
structure?
Currently like about a mile, but you could certainly make your way closer if you'd like.
But there's no cover after this tree line is done. It's pretty open.
Yeah, it's like an open, just very flat plain. Kind of sandy. It's like this bluish sand that kind of makes up the terrain.
I mean, if I can get in closer, I can, 'cause I can send, uh, Harlow up to up to see in the window, and maybe we can take a look and see. Somehow I always feel connected. I feel like I can fly with the hawks whenever I let them go.
Ooh.
Um, do you think I should sneak up closer? Do you think I can try that?
If you want to try for go ahead, not very quiet.
Hmm.
Let me see how quiet I can be. Apparently pretty quiet. So if if you would like backup, I could go with you.
I think that'd be fine. I mean, I think I just wanna kinda pick a good way, a good direction to go so we can kind of get a good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna throw your tokens on this map, just because there is like an image of it there. So, let me get Cerebella.
Well, that's all right. I'm going to stay back and I don't need to be looking all that closely right now. Oh, goodness.
Baldwin. Clack.
Wow, it indeed really does have legs.
Yeah.
And Baz.
Oh man.
Dang. It's so cool looking.
So Baz, you wanted to move forward a little bit to get closer so that you can like see and hear and everything through your familiar.
Yes, yes, I'd like to try that. I would like to kind of just go like stealthy and somehow, I mean, if there's any kind of rocks, are there any rocks or anything I can kind of hide behind to kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly there would be like some little pieces of cover that you could like maybe very kind of surgically like move your way up, trying to use some of the natural land formations and whatnot. Why don't you give me a stealth check for yourself
Ooh.
and
First roll. That's about right. Yeah.
Is this like a Tasmanian devil, like like sand cloud following you around or something? No,
She's
it's
an
not.
orphan.
11 isn't that bad. So you're making your way forward, but certainly, as you're moving up,
May I offer to go up with them. So would it be okay if I join them as well?
sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check for yourself.
Okay. I just wanted to ask before actually double check. Yeah. That would be normal.
Oh, so much better.
So the two of you are moving forward, and you both get like within, I don't know, 400 feet of the castle. You don't see anything on the outside, like there's nothing like flying around or nothing visible that you see as far as like sentries or anything up on the terrace. From all appearances on the outside, you wouldn't know that there's anybody inhabiting it. Baz, you wanted to send your
Yeah.
it was a hawk, right?
It's a hawk.
And you wanted to have them kind of fly around and about on the outside of the structure?
Yeah, I kind of want to see if I can see anything, out anybody who's standing outside, or maybe if there's any like windows to sort of look in.
Yeah.
Maybe either get it like a see what kind of creatures, or if there's a bunch of them, in one area versus another.
A lot of the windows have curtains that are pulled shut, but up on the, I guess it would be the first, second, third, fourth. Up on the fourth floor, the windows are open, and is the hawk kind of like doing like a flyby kind of thing, or is it like gonna drop down and like sit on a sill and kind of like?
Well, right now he's flying there, but if I can see through his eyes, and I would see that there's if I can actually see a space to go in there, yeah, I would see if there's a place to maybe land, perch, but
Yeah. So they would see that on that floor, on the fourth floor, the windows are open, kind of doing like kind of the flyby kind of thing. They would see a room that is filled with tapestries that sort of look like planar maps that chart the way that the Great Wheel kind of works and the different planes and how they interact and kind of, by alignment, connect to one another and such. And they would see that there is a winged, kind of humanoid looking individual. Definitely not a tiefling. They don't have reddish skin or horns that are quite as pronounced as tieflings, but it's definitely an individual with kind of devilish wings, maybe more human looking than tiefling, but has a devilish, fiendish tail. And they are in the room.
just one.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of maybe bored. Like it looks like they're just kind of loitering around, like kind of waiting, pacing about the room. Like they're not doing anything in particular. And from their demeanor, you just kind of get the sense that they're maybe looking out the windows, kind of. They don't seem to take much notice of your bird. But partially because they look like they're so bored up there that they're not very attentively maybe looking out the windows.
Is there anything that is like, is there like a desk that they have something? Maybe they were like, can I see like a Modron in there or anything strange that?
No.
It's just right there?
You can see that there's like a ladder and there's like a hole in the floor and a ladder that descends down, and one that leads up as well.
Okay. So kind of call the hawk back, and I'm going to tell Clack that there's this guy in there. He looks like a devil. I don't know what the heck he is. It's just one, and then there's a ladder up and a ladder down. But I swear to God, it looks like he's bored. And then I'm gonna kind of turn around and look and see if I can see anybody else in the party. Can I see anybody from where I am?
Do the rest of you want to move up? Like, do you want to come up together?
Can I see them from where I am?
It'd probably be difficult to like really make them out. Just if they're a mile back and you're like within 400 feet or so of the castle. They'd be like little teeny tiny pinpricks. Maybe you could see them or whatever, but you'd have to like really shout,
that's
you know.
So what do you want to do? Do you think we should go back, or you think we should just go in?
He's gonna try talking like in his like a lower voice, but it still kind of has like that same like like kind of like loud as it. Let's go back to them, and then we could tell them what we saw.
Lyra, just for your spatial awareness, I'm gonna put your token in the room that you would have seen,
Okay.
so that you get a sense of like, yeah, how high up is it and what does it look like?
Wow, that's really high up.
Yep, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna look and see what I see. And that's the guy I see.
And that's the guy you see, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Is that thing in the corner there? Is that like a desk, a table, or like the golden brownish thing in the top left corner?
Sure.
You're not telling me what it is. That's fine.
It's a
There's something in the corner that we don't know what it is.
It must be, I don't know. It's a mat, I guess.
Okay.
I can't really tell from the.
I'm
It's
just
not.
wondering. It's
It
important.
apparently is not important to the story. That's some detail that they drew on the map that, you know.
Okay, so do you want to go back? Should we go back and tell them?
We'll say
what
it's
we
a
saw?
little meditation mat or something.
Okay.
It's a little yoga mat.
So should we go back? Let's go back and tell them what we saw. I don't know what's going to change the longer we wait.
So sounds good.
So if we can make our way back, and then I would explain that I saw this guy up there, and it was about, I think it was the 4th floor. It looked like there was a floor above it, floor below it. Can I talk to Zaythir and say, what is the 4th floor room? What is that room that I saw?
Oh, it's where I meditate and clear my mind and do my stretches. I
think
gotta
I
go
did
with
see
it now,
some-
right?
I did see some yoga socks on the floor in the corner. What's above it? What's in the 5th floor? I saw steps, ladder going up.
Oh, well, that is my laboratory. That is where some of my tools and such are that I'll need to get access to if we're to try to repair this device.
Huh. And what are all the floors beneath that?
Should tell you below that chamber is where the device is that controls the castle. And so she would guess that chamber probably is where there's probably a number of fiends in there. If they're trying to figure out how the castle moves, they're probably trying to manipulate the magical device in there.
I couldn't see in there. All the curtains were closed.
And she would tell you that below that is where there's a number of basically her bedroom, her office, and there's some study rooms there. And then below that on the first floor is where the great library is.
Where were you the last time you saw Rome?
She would tell you they were together in the library. She was searching through books. I was trying to find something maybe on Modron culture and language, something that might help us to be able to communicate clearly with one another.
And this, you told us about Lash, the gore drinker. What did he look like? If I describe this guy that I saw with the tail and the demonic tail does this sound like him?
No, he was much larger than what you describe. Almost corpulent demon with a big round belly, wings, monstrous face, a little bit more monstrous looking. The fellow you describe sounds sort of dreamy.
It's a little pleasant to look at.
Yes. I think I left out the fact that he didn't have a shirt on. He was like ripped, he just an immaculate, Adonis of a figure.
Bats didn't tell us that part.
He's working out.
Missed the details.
So how would you suggest we get into this place if we have to get? I mean, I didn't see the Modron up in the 4th floor. I don't think I could see into any of the other floors.
Well,
Either somebody else has him, or he's hiding, or
my suggestion, well, the only real way would be up the stairs and through the library, unless you all have some method of flying up there.
I can fly for just a little bit.
you can
But
fly.
just me, and I don't really want to go up there by myself.
I did bring a climber's kit.
Out of all the kits I bought, a climber's kit was not one of them. Oh, wait, I might have.
I think I have one. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, I have a climber's kit too, but yeah. I
If
think
someone
the
else wants to fly, I can make them fly for a short amount of time.
I
Anybody
have 10
up for it?
pythons. Well, what about you? Is it one per for the flight thing?
I think, concentrating on having one person up in the air is about all I can handle right about now.
If you want, I'll go up there and maybe tie something off.
That is
I'll
a good
go
call.
up there.
Mhm.
so you want to go up there and
I
tie?
want to let me redescribe scale. Like the first level itself is 30 feet tall. And then after that, like 20 feet, it's it would take some
Quite a
time.
climb.
Yes.
And under that, so where the legs are, there's no the legs are just solid legs. There's nothing inside of those.
Yeah,
Or
and currently
whatever.
the legs would be kind of flayed out. Like, because the base
Oh.
of this thing would be on the ground.
So we could just kind
Oh,
of
okay.
walk
You
up the step.
yeah, you could just walk up the steps. Like, it's not a problem to get in. It's just
Being sane.
being
Having to
seen
go through the
potentially.
3rd floor to get to the 4th floor seems problematic because I feel like there'd be quite a fiend reception there on the 3rd floor.
What kind of things can this castle do when you get it to do the things that it can do? I mean, I guess it can walk from place to place. Can it do anything else?
The properties of the castle, I mean, mostly that is its purpose is to explore and be a vehicle for the scholars that preceded me.
Are there any security measures that it has?
No. That would
Just
have
be
been
a wizard.
smart.
You just let the books there. Somebody could just walk in and steal them.
I guess I've never heard of too many libraries being. Well, I don't know. My ancestors didn't write about these problems, but there were more of them in the past, so maybe it's my
If you
fault for living alone.
It's
would,
not your fault.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if there would have been more people there to defend it, I don't think we would have been in this situation, to be quite honest.
Hmm.
But, you know, what's done is done. Now we need to move forward, come up with a better plan.
would you be able to tell us what's the best window in or way in to get into your level there, your study and bedroom area?
There would be a window on the east side that would lead into my study.
Hmm.
It might be the only one big enough for someone to climb in.
If we get there, I can send Harlow up to take a look in and well, I guess that the windows are closed. They can kind of go in. Is there glass on the windows?
Yeah, yep.
How much damage are you okay with having happen to this place? You know, just, collateral kind of stuff. I mean,
Well,
just let's
I,
establish this before we start.
I mean, I can't imagine that the fiends have been taking great care. Um, the important thing is to get these intruders out. I think we can deal with whatever collateral damage happens to be
Good to know. Good to
important.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the
Just make
hypothetical situation, if someone were to throw a grand explosion into the center of your library, you'd be totally fine with that.
I would prefer not.
All right, we're just setting the boundaries for what
stay
is
there, stay
considered
there.
acceptable. But, like, say your bedroom and the closets and then all the dressers, that's fine. Not the books.
Not the books. If you could, yeah, burn all of my personal property, that's fine. But maybe not the books. Those are irreplaceable.
Okay. It ties our hands a little bit, but maybe that's, doable to not set books on fire. All
What if
right.
we go closer in and I send Harlow up to like knock on one of the windows, like peck, 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 and see if we can get somebody's attention to see if there's anybody who would respond to a sound on the second floor.
Well, that could be helpful if like the rest of us are like going in the other way, you know.
Distraction. I just kind
Mhm.
of want to see if we could climb up to the second floor and go in that way. Or we could just go in and look at the bottom floor.
If you really think about it, the bottom floor library, where you keep books on shelves, and how our shelves stacked vertically, God behind shelves.
Hmm.
Does this make sense to you all?
Uh,
What? How do you store your books? Flat on the ground?
No, you got it right. We use that method of organizing books.
Shelves
Good,
make
because if you
sense.
didn't, that'd be weird.
Well, I've heard of libraries where they just stack them floor to ceiling.
Oh,
That's indeed a deep fire hazard. I'll say that. No
Those
cautionary
maniacs.
stuff.
what if you need
Add
one
to
on
the
the bottom? That sounds like really poor planning.
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. So then is your plan that we just carry bookshelves around to hide behind? Is that what you're
No.
suggesting?
If
No.
you think about it, the library's set up in a way that has these shelves that go between columns and columns, in which we could possibly move to stay out of sight.
Oh, we use the existing ones. We don't like.
You think we're gonna
Okay.
bring it? You think we're gonna bring in our own
I
shelves
I
and then
wasn't
walk with the
quite
shelves full of books?
understanding what you. It's a
Do
walking
you take me
castle.
for a
Why not?
psycho?
So what?
None of this makes sense to me. I'm just trying to go with it.
So do you want to go in the first floor, and what's the goal? Get
Get rid of the fiends, obviously.
So
everybody-
yeah, if we need to get rid of them, you're thinking we start at the bottom, work our way up, get rid of them as we go.
Or we can go from the top and work our way down. I guess it depends on what you guys want to do. I can't really do much in terms of the sneakiness.
I can't
So-
get to the top.
Not with that attitude.
I wonder if the bookshelves are stacked like dominoes. So like, when you knock one down, it knocks, and then we could just kind of trap a bunch of fiends under the domino.
That is an excellent idea.
I wouldn't wonder that. They're not stacked that way.
Well,
I didn't know that would be helpful. They're just
Again,
built into the
planning-
walls. I did.
oh goodness, you're really making this difficult for us, but
What does
okay.
Well,
what does
in
it look like?
retrospect, it makes sense for a walking library to have the shelves built into the wall. So I don't know. That makes sense to me.
Monstrous.
But hmm.
And Zaythir, you are attuned to this, so if you could get to the control floor, you could
I think so.
make it moved.
Provided that the Castellan is still in working order.
Castellan? Is that what you said?
Oh yes. He is well, it is sort of the control device that you could think of it maybe as like kind of the navigation system of the castle.
The heart of the TARDIS.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's
Something from
bigger
a
on
book,
the inside.
from a book I read. It looks pretty big from the outside, too. Maybe it's smaller on the inside.
Well, and the physics are still a little nebulous to me. I think Clack made a very good point about, built-in things probably don't move around as much. Is this something like if the castle's walking, does it is that a way like it could kneel on one side and a bunch of fiends could go flying out windows, or if we could get you to the third floor there?
Maybe most of the windows aren't quite as big as maybe you were thinking. I don't know. It'd be pretty tricky to get them to fly out like that. But maybe
Or they might move around. We could
we
kind
could
of
jumble them about.
jumble a
We
bit.
should make it jump.
I never
Oh,
tried that.
that's a good question. Oh, I like that idea.
Are all your personal effects bolted down as well? Because this is also a very important question when it comes to the safety of your items.
No.
Okay.
We sounds like what we want to do is sneak around till we get caught and then fight. Is that right? Is that what we're doing?
If
Trying
you
to think of
want,
a way to get rid of the fiends. I don't. really want to fight them hands on if I don't have to, you know.
Oh yeah.
What if we
Don't
come
worry,
in
I'll be up
as
front.
uninvited guests of sorts? Like we knock on the door and say hello, anybody home, and see where it goes from there.
Right. We just want to visit the library.
You want me to do that?
I can do it too if you want.
I was gonna say I can make a lot of noise to draw him out, but apparently shatter does not make a lot of noise.
Well, it depends what you're shattering, I imagine.
I guess that's true. It says it's a loud ringing noise, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong spell that specifically says it causes this much noise. Oh, it's this one, the 300 feet. It's Thunderwave. Okay,
Yeah.
I have that too.
That's the cup
Yeah.
of thunder.
I feel like that would give away. Yeah, you could do.
Well, if our thought was to draw attention to a certain spot, I could put it at that certain spot and hide and then meet you guys where you need to be.
These devils, you said they were pretty mean. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
they're
they
not
had
nice.
some pretty heavy weapons. The big green guy, he had a big battle axe.
Oh,
He swung it and hit me, and I was holding the object and cracked it, as you can see. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come with you?
Well, I guess that's up to you. How do you fare in a troublesome situation that could result in instant death?
I haven't been involved in too many.
yeah.
Neither have I.
It does hurt.
I think I can keep my calm when under pressure, though. I've done a
That's a
lot of
very
yoga.
good
No.
Well, you are the one attuned to the castle, so it might be handy to have your skill set if we can get you to the controls.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Does she
Then
look like she could handle a hit or two, or does she?
Um,
I'll tell you what, Zaythir.
Yeah.
I believe in your capabilities to take back your home and be able to get through this troublesome time by any means necessary. And for so, you're so motivated by this speech that you get 8 temporary hit points.
that is motivating.
It would be 10 minutes to gain her confidence, but get time.
Yeah, we've been traveling together. That's no problem.
as far as death,
Oh,
He loses
d-
8 temporary hit points.
definitely hurts, but it doesn't last too long. You get over it. If that's what you're worried about.
Oh, I was just worried about getting in the way.
Oh. You don't have to go if you don't want to go.
I think that she should go because she could tell us, maybe give
Yeah.
us like which
Yeah, you
direction and that sort of
I
thing.
know what to do. Yes. What you want to do is position yourself the closest to the exit. So if something goes bad, that believe me, this works. Get close to the exit, something goes bad, just run.
That's what I did
Bad,
last
though.
time.
But
Oh.
really bad. Like, we start going down.
If we go in, we should go in as like at least like 2 groups, because if you're gonna go in, if some of us go in and say, "Hey, we want to visit the library," and try to be innocent, they know who Zaythir is. She's gonna have to stay hidden. So, like we could go in 2 groups, and I don't know what the second group does. Like go around the different side, or just kind of hang back and keep an eye out. I don't know. So when you guys get captured, we would know, or when one group gets captured.
Not planning on getting captured. I can tell you
No?
that. No.
Oh, okay. I hope you don't get captured. Are you
I'm
going?
not. I don't want to. I would rather just,
You're gonna stay by the
know.
exit with me?
think I know what you're gonna say.
An exit of sorts, yeah.
No, I'm gonna be in front.
I mean, I could try to sneak back
I'll
and
go with
with
you. We can
Zaythir.
do it.
Well, you go forwards. I was gonna stay
I'll
with
go with
Zaythir,
you.
but I could go forwards.
No, you can stay back if you want.
I don't.
I'm
no,
going forward.
I'm going forward.
Yeah.
I'll go forward with
You know
you.
what? I believe in you.
Do you?
Yes.
Can we
This is the-
restate this plan for clarity?
This is the thing you believe in.
Some
I didn't
people
know
are
you-
going forward and some
didn't know
people
you believed
aren't.
in
I think
anything.
that's-
And I think that you can be sneaky. Yes, I believe in this.
I can, but are we gonna go in and be library patrons? Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what the plan is. What's the plan?
I don't know. Can you make
He's glitching.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
a devil? Can you make yourself a devil? Am I glitching? Am I going out in and
Not
out?
anymore.
Just for
Oh.
that 1 second. We just
I
missed
can
the devil.
Make
Sorry.
myself look
That's
like
why.
I can make myself look like the guy that I saw.
Ooh.
I don't know what he was. I don't know what he sounds like. I can't talk for him.
But you'll have some rippling muscles.
Oh. I go out looking good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you still look like that when you, or do you revert to something? I mean, do you know?
Only one way to find out.
All right. Anyway, this is what he looked like. But I still have my stuff on, right? So, like,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think making plans is really challenging. I guess I'm still a little confused as far as there's some
going
people
in.
going in. Okay, so you're gonna go
Yeah,
in.
we're gonna talk.
Are you getting a library card or are you gonna go fight
Yeah,
fiends?
it sounds like
What's
that's what we're gonna do. I think what
Okay.
it's gonna happen is we're gonna go in. They're not gonna be so nice, and then we're
Probably
gonna end up having to fight. That's what I'm
So-
thinking.
How do you call those of us who aren't going in? Because I'm not planning to go in with you.
I'll yell. I don't.
Okay.
so I think I can do this, and then I'm gonna kind of like go like this, and I'm gonna say, can you? I'm gonna talk to Cerebella and say, can you hear me? But you can't see me, so I'm gonna cast a message, and you should be able to hear me in your call.
Okay. Yeah. This is nice. I got a visitor. Okay. Uh-huh.
So you can reply in a whisper that I would be the only one that would be able to hear.
Oh, well, too late. I said it out loud, but okay, good to know in the future. I'll just not say that loud for everybody to hear.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can do that. I can let somebody know that I'll scream very quietly, "Help!"
And then
Code word. That's what the code word's for.
coming.
Banana nut muffin.
That was to identify ourselves.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's okay. Remember that though. I think it might be
Someone
important.
else in my head, right? And this way I'll know it's one of you because it's not just a random voice that popped into my head.
So I just want to interject here. Like, if you're going to do a split party thing, and like the ability to communicate with the other group would be challenging, right? If you're not together.
Yep.
Why don't we all just walk up to the front door and pretend to be patrons, and once it turns bad, we all just knock out the devils.
I'm fine being all together.
I'm gonna turn into somebody I saw in town, just like a guy in the bar.
Sounds good. All right. So you guys are going together up the stairs. You're going to try to make your way into the... I don't know. I'm very confused what the plan is here.
I think or at least I'm confused too. I'm like, I think we're just gonna head in and
We're
say,
walking in together.
we want to check out some books. Can we take a look around? That's what I pulled.
What about Zaythir though? They're going to be like, that's the one we ran out of the
Yeah,
library.
That's
I
right.
know. I mean, I could try to like, use this disguise kit and make her look a little different. Could put
I
some
think
makeup on her
that's a
and
great
do her
idea.
hair.
Yeah.
I have, I'm really good with makeup and,
Uh-huh.
making people look beautiful.
Yep.
Sorry,
You
I don't
are.
know. That's just so hard.
Just to put it plainly, she's fine. Like, she's kind of deferring to you guys. Like she's happy to come along if you think it's helpful. She's not really a combatant.
Mhm.
But she's also more than happy to stay like in the little copse of trees and be called upon like when you need her.
Maybe that's the idea, guys. I don't know because I don't want her because if something were to happen and things shatter or fireballs go and then she's dead, then we can't move the castle anyway. So she can stay back by the trees. We go get rid of the fiends and then get her when everything's safe. What do you think?
I think that's good, and I would give her I think you should still disguise her though, because if she has to come running in, it'd be good if she didn't look like the person that
Okay,
they
I think you'd look some beautiful with some show pageantry makeup on. So just hold still. I'm really fast. I've done this so many times before.
I can be very still.
All right. Oh, you're just gonna just put yourself in my hands and you'll be a beauty. So I'll use my disguise kit and try to make her look different.
All right. How about a dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus?
All right. Dexterity check.
You got this.
You
Oh.
gotta have like the fine motor skills, right, for the makeup and
All
everything.
right. So it's an 11 and then the proficiency bonus is +3. So
14.
14?
Yeah. So
Yep.
this is in your wheelhouse. You're starting to put the eyeliner on and manage to put on some of the blush and all the everything that goes into it. And like she very much like as a Gazera, I had very much like a librarian's kind of look. Like didn't really have a lot of attention maybe to like
We just take her
beauty or
glasses off
things
and
like
she's
that.
going to be beautiful.
Oh,
That's how it
exactly.
works,
Yeah, you
right?
take exactly right. Like that's all it took. If they're 14,
And let
that's
her
what
hair
happened.
down. Shake your hair out.
And she's ready for
All
a
right.
night out on the town. So awesome. So you spend some time with that. Any other preparations or things that you want to take care of as you're gearing up to enter?
Anyone think they know? I don't know if we figure this out or not. Anyone know Infernal or
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
okay? Sounds good. Just asking. All right. Let's go in. Get ready. It's gonna be good.
So move you guys to the side with the staircase. Maybe. Oops, too far. So as you're moving up the staircase, like kind of right away, you'll be able to see that there is like this archway that leads in um, past like the exterior walls of the castle. And as you enter in there, there's essentially like a 5 foot wide like hallway that encircles the kind of like a just like an entrance hall. There's not much of interest out in the hall. It's like lit by candles and such that it stand on stands throughout the hallway. And there's maybe some paintings or decor kind of built into the stonework and such, but um, you have kind of the option of going either to the east or the west through this hallway.
Can I give a listen?
Yes,
See if I
give
hear
a
anything.
perception check.
Here, let me step out of the way so you can go in first because
Um, 24.
You don't hear any sounds on this level or in the hallway.
All right. I'll start headed this way.
To the west. Okay.
No sounds.
I'll follow.
I'm just gonna, Isaac, kind of move your character over to where you would then see this. On right here where your token is at,
Mm-hmm.
you would see that there is a door here. But the door has been broken. So actually, it is open currently. Like it looks like it's still, the door is still on its hinges and everything, but it looks like some amount of force like broke it open. So like where the handle and the latch and everything would be, like there's physical damage to the stonework there, and it looks like where the door would like kind of click shut with the wall, like that's been all broken as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's like some stone rubble or debris on the floor there. And then you can see that, this does seem to, as you just kind of like take like a quick peek through the gap in the door, you can see a library on the other side.
Library here. Yeah, I'm gonna can I peek look to see if I see anybody in here? Or I guess could I listen from my spot, or that past perception I would have not heard anything?
Yeah, we could just keep using that. You don't hear anything on the inside here. As you're just taking a little peek in, it does seem to be lit.
Okay.
And there's light in this hallway too. The candles are lit. It would appear that's like some kind of like magical flame. Like there's not like wax or whatever dripping or whatnot. As you're looking in, you're taking that peek in, like definitely you see like some tables have some scrolls and books kind of laid out, as if left undisturbed in mid study. But probably like the most interesting thing you would have seen is like kind of right here, probably from your token vision. You can see there is a sarcophagus that is standing up, to the south wall.
Sarcophagus that's standing up to the south wall. Huh.
It's got
That
kind of
looks
like
like
a transparent,
it
lid.
looks like it's been there for a while. It doesn't look like it was brought here. This looks like it was been here for a while.
Probably. There's a fair number of like candles of various sizes in front of it that look like they're like, in
Magically
various...
lit still? Or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay. Oh, all right. I turn back, kind of quietly tell the party what I see, and look. Can I look in to see if I see like a stairwell up or anything, like
Sure.
from the doorway?
From the doorway, you don't see that. You'd have to
Okay.
like kind of press in and take a look in if you wanted to get a better view.
All right, I'm gonna go in. Are we ready? No. I'll go. Don't worry, I'm going first.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
Step
Yep.
in. In here, you would see that floor to ceiling, and the room is 30 feet tall. All around the perimeter of the room are these bookshelves, each one stacked with tomes, scrolls, tablets, all manner of knowledge, resting here. There's an ancient wooden table surrounded by matching benches that stands at the room's center, and an ornate stone staircase right in the middle of the room that leads up. And then, of course, to the south, you can see in that alcove the crystal sarcophagus. There's a couple of statues around the room as well. These are marble statues that depict Githzerai scholars standing with books open, their heads turned down as if reading from them.
Okay. I'm going to move in a bit. I'm going to try to kind of move in a bit quietly, see if... Is that okay?
I would like to sort of go stealthy with him.
Okay. You move in.
Can we see into the sarcophagus?
Yeah, it's a crystal lid, so it's transparent, and you can see the wrapped body of the mummy inside. Its arms crossed over its chest. It's wrapped such so you can't really pick out identifying features or details about the corpse, but
Is it like humanoid shaped size?
yeah. I mean, give me an intelligence check.
My intelligence. Hold on. Ooh. 20.
Yeah, just based on its like build, it's very thin, kind of elongated appendages, and just the shape of the head that is wrapped gives you the impression that it is a Githzerai or a Gith of some kind.
Okay. Can I go look and sort of go listen under the stairs to hear what's happening?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
22.
All right. So I'm going to tell you what you hear in just a second, but I want to gather, is there anything that the rest of the group is doing? How about Cerebella?
Oh, I think I'm trying to avoid going in
Okay.
as much as possible. So until I have to, I'm hiding out in the entryway.
How about Baldwin?
Waiting outside the door leading into the library, just waiting.
Okay. And Clack?
I'm keeping an ear out, keeping ears and eye out for any trouble while they're doing a search.
Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure I give you a chance to do something. So, Baz, you're listening at the base of the stairs and you hear some whispering up above. It's in common. It sounds like a conversation between two it's maybe like a male and a female voice. And one of them is saying to the other, how long are we going to be here? How long are we going to be here? We're making no progress. I've lost count how many days we've been here. And then the other one says, shh, keep quiet. You want them to hear? And the other one says, I'm just saying. Everyone's a little distracted. You know, a place like this is worth a lot of money. What if we went into business together? Shh, shh, quiet. He'll hear, he'll know. What are you, stupid? And there's just like some squabbling. It sounds like a little conspiratorial conversation happening at the top of the stairs.
I would tell Zilloff like quietly what I'm listening if he can't hear it as well. Yeah, I don't know, but I couldn't see what they looked like, so I don't know what I was listening to. What's on the table? Is there anything that would spark interest on the table? The scrolls, things.
You're just at a quick glance. Maybe nothing. I mean, you probably see a couple of books that have titles like Mechanus and You, or How to Care for Your Modron. I don't know. Some Modron themed texts and tomes seem to be the most prominent thing.
Nothing about how to communicate with them, though, right? Because they didn't know how to do that. Zaythir didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, some charts.
I'm gonna say I don't like the idea of going in from below like this.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, they're worried that. Seems that wherever we come in from, they're worried about being heard. So, wherever they're worried about hearing, probably is very attentive.
Think he's on that floor?
I don't know.
Think they'd be so bold to be talking like that on the same floor as the boss?
Probably not. I don't know. I'm going to call everyone else to come over. What do you say?
Think that's a good idea.
All right.
I think
I'll
I
be
could
right
I could send
back.
I could send the hawk up as a distraction, and then like we could try to scurry up the stairs, but that's the
Uh-huh.
only idea I have. I'll wait here.
Or we try to strike a deal with these guys. I don't know. Let me talk to the others.
Okay. Um,
I'll go with you.
you
Hey, everybody.
going out into the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. I'm still me.
Okay.
There's someone up. They're talking, worried about a boss hearing them, about they're bored, they want to leave, or they want to. I don't know. What did they say? Take.
Go into business, probably sell the stuff here or sell the castle itself.
Hmm. Sounds like they are in a prime spot to be manipulated.
Who buys a castle like this?
I'm gonna point outside to where the probably the librarian is. That's my first guess.
Well, if manipulating them can be an avenue to at least get rid of some people. I mean, you can talk in telepathically from what I've seen. Perhaps call a meeting of sorts.
Call a meeting for what do you mean? I don't understand.
The
Sorry.
ones who are rather go into business than be with their boss.
Yeah. Oh, call them down, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, if we have some coin, perhaps we could bribe them out of here.
I don't know though if I contact them. I don't know. You think they'd okay. I could try. I have to I think I have to be able to see them though to do that. Oh no, I just have to be in range. Um all right. Can I try that? Can I try to cast message and try to say, "Hey, I got an idea. I got a little business deal for you."
So you want to cast message. Okay.
I'd be like, "Psst, buddy. Tell here.
Where is everybody as this happens?
I moved forward so I could see. I think that's Clack.
Yeah, I'm the one who
Yeah.
just scooted.
So
If that plan was happening, I think that we'd stay around the corner and
Mhm.
let them.
Like come out into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say you have to see them because you're not familiar enough to have the link already. So to establish the initial link or to become familiar with them, you'd have to see them at least. So you could, potentially you could sneak up there and try to at least see them before, you decide to cast a spell or whatnot.
I don't know if it would be helpful to look like the guy I saw upstairs and try to just be like, come down. What do you think? Should I try that?
I'm up
I
for
would-
any idea you present.
I would say it depends.
yeah,
I'm
if
sorry.
he's the guy they don't
On.
like, I don't know.
I would say do it just in case they see you, but otherwise, come on down and do your message trick.
I'm just okay. Not to be difficult, but if that guy is the boss and they don't want to talk to the boss, then if your idea is to lure them away from the boss, that could be problematic. But I don't know who the boss is.
Well, I think this guy was up on the 4th floor, so he hopefully won't be down there in the same place while I'm trying to lure this down. Like
No,
he's right
that's
there.
not my concern. My
I know,
concern is more about their connection to him, if they like him, if they trust him. I guess I don't know if you're
but
trying to.
I would just bring them down, get their
You're just
attention,
trying to lure him down. You're not
and
trying
then
to.
yeah, and then I would just like, well, I don't know. Yeah, I could do that. Ooh, I don't know. Or I could
I
just
guess I was not sure what the intention was. At first, it sounded like you were going to try to,
okay. Let me.
kind of lure these guys
Yeah,
onto a different side. But if you don't know their disposition towards the guy you're going to look like,
I don't know. I don't know. Do you think that they would think that? How could we help them in their business plan? What's
We'll
the
make
pitch?
something up.
If I give them a message
Or
like in their head, what am I saying?
or we could figure out how to get this where they want it to go, right?
maybe we could get them to speak first, be like, what kind of what offer do you have, and then let them take it from there.
yeah, that's a good negotiation tactic. You never make the first bid. You let the other person talk.
All right, I want to go sneak in and sneak up the stairs just enough to see if I can peek.
Sure.
my-
Yeah, go ahead and do that stealth check. I love it.
Okay.
They're
You?
so nervous. It's great.
I believe in you.
26.
All right. Yeah, no problem. You start to like kind of creep up the stairs, making sure that you don't hit like a loose step or anything like that. No creaks, no nothing. You get up just far enough that you can kind of peek up there and look into. It looks like it's like kind of like almost like a kitchen area. There's like a big hearth and a long table in the middle of the room where there are two tieflings that are armed with breastplates, and they've got scimitars at their side. They're armed. They definitely look prepared to handle themselves in a combat situation, and
Is that
they're just kind of both like kind of sitting on the edge of the table, kind of leaning over and doing a little whispering thing. So you get sight of them, and then what would you like to do?
well, do I have to stay inside of them to use message, or can I go back down?
You could go back down. Like you
Okay.
just had to get familiar enough to like know who to direct the spell towards.
So I want to go back down, and I want to cast message to whatever one of them, and say, hey, I heard you, and I got a business deal. Did they say anything back to me? Say that.
You hear the one whisper, "That's what I'm trying to talk to you about, is business deal." And they're like, "What? I know, I told you,
No.
she's quiet with that." I'm like, "What?"
No, come down the stairs. Come down the stairs. We have. Oh, I have the librarian. I can make her. I can have her make this thing move for you, but you got to help me out.
You messing with me?
Come down the stairs.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's someone telling us to go downstairs.
Yes, come downstairs.
Hold on. You hear back telepathically. Hold on. I'm trying to. No, I'm telling you, there's someone downstairs. They said maybe they got money.
I have the key to your future.
See,
Yep.
oh my
that's what
gosh,
you gotta
they might have a
promise
lot
them.
of money. You hear the other one say, "Hey, you gotta be kidding. Like, you're gonna go down there?" "Yeah, I'm gonna go down there."
I'll make it worth your while. Come on. You got this. You got this.
Make a persuasion check.
I believe in you.
You know what? I'm gonna make it an opposed. It's gonna be an opposed because the other person's gonna try to like.
Okay, it's 12.
The other one's gonna try to persuade them not to do it.
That's with a +7.
Okay. He's just like,
Oh.
I gotta. I mean, I'm so tired of being here.
You are making the right decision.
And you hear someone coming down the stairs. It's the male tiefling, and following behind is the
So I'm gonna like give them like the shh, come this way, and walk out into the hallway and hopefully like have them walk into an ambush.
Oh, I wasn't preparing for an ambush.
okay. The one
Hello.
the male like comes out, and he's like he doesn't come out into the hallway, but he's like standing at the threshold, and he says,
Uh,
"All right, let's talk turkey."
All right. So, from what I understand, you want this castle.
How do you know that?
Oh, I heard you whispering.
No, it's not true.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? Okay. So anyway, if one did want this castle,
Uh-huh.
one would have to figure out, how to control the castle.
Right. Do you know
But
how to
also,
move it?
well, I know a way that we can move it, but you want this for yourself, right? You don't want this for everybody else that's here with you.
I'm looking for a payday, so if you want to float a number, I might
Well,
be able to just like float on out of here and let you handle it.
Oh, well, what's it worth to you?
2,000 gold pieces.
Oh, that's done. Well, no, actually, let's do. How about? I'll tell you what. 1,800.
Yes.
All right. Well, you gotta follow me. Your friend coming with you?
Come on. How much are you gonna give them?
Oh, are you just gonna share this?
I'm not sharing. No. And she's like, what the hell, dude?
We'll leave him behind then. You leaving him behind? You coming? It's now or never, buddy.
Show me the money.
Well, I told you, it's out there. The thing that is the guy, it's the person who knows how to run the castle. I have them
Oh, I don't care
captured.
about that. Just want the money.
Okay. Well, I take out some gold in my hand and I just put it back in. Come on, let's go.
That's like not even close.
That's only part of it. I don't walk around with that much gold.
Well, you go and get the gold and then we'll talk. He starts to like move back over by the staircase.
All right. I'm just gonna go out around the bend and be like, I don't know. I tried. No. Let's get them.
Wait, what?
I'm going to go in and say, this is your last chance. You coming with me or not?
Coming with you or what?
I mean, or staying here. This is it.
Oh, I think I'm going to stay here. And if you want to bring me some money,
So it's okay if I tell the boss that you're looking to double cross him here?
it sounds like you're going to go after him and you're trying to take the castle.
I don't want the castle.
I'm so confused. Do you
I
understand
don't
what's
know why.
going on here? And she shakes her head, nope. And she's just like, she like pulls out her sword and she's just like kind of fiddling with it. She's like, I'm going up. I'm going to go tell the boss. So she's going to
So
start making her way up the stairs.
I'm going to take a dagger out and I'm going to throw it at her.
All right, sounds good. Make an attack roll and then we'll roll initiative. Hey, Galaxian. Thanks for the sub. 21. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Whoops. I rolled twice. Sorry. It was the first one. It's 12. It was 12.
Okay. Okay, I'll just take the 5 because there would not be a sneak attack on this.
Oh, sorry. I just rolled. I'm sorry.
All right. All right. Let's see. I gotta put you all on the tracker.
I'm going to back myself out and say, we got trouble.
1 second.
Boy.
Jeez. I have to delete all of the previous encounters that I have had in this instance of Foundry here real quick.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Lots of old community campaign names there. Okay.
Oh, no.
Go ahead. You can roll initiative now. Awesome. So,
Sorry, I might have clicked twice.
oh, I see. I can change it up.
Sorry about that. It wasn't loading for me, so I was like, oh, I must have not clicked it. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not seeing anything. So that was my bad. Sorry.
All right. So as a dagger is chucked across the room at the tiefling that's making their way up those stairs, the other seems kind of greedily still down there, like it was negotiating to the bitter end. Dagger flies across the room and strikes her. And Baldwin, you are up first.
I'll enter the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And pretty much as I'm going forward, listen, I don't really want to kill any of you or hurt any of you. We just want you out of the castle. That's it. But if I have to, I'm going to persuade you this way. And I'll take a bonk at each of them, one swing each.
Sounds good.
Alex, would my token be in the room because I was doing that? Should I go in there? Or should I
Sure.
stay where?
Yeah,
Okay.
we could say
So
like
kinda-
you're
I
right there.
Okay.
26 to hit the guy and 15 to hit the gal.
The 26 hits.
He takes 8 damage.
Oh, nice. And you all, we got 5 player rerolls for you from Galaxian. Still has some old EXP to use, so that's good.
Thank you.
All right, 8 points. And he goes, ow!
Listen, just leave. My business is not with you. Just go.
All right. He looks a little bit flustered, but also is digging his heels in. He's getting ready to retaliate. But it is Cerebella's turn.
Yeah, I can't really see anything that's going on up there. I'm just gonna maybe I can peek around. So 5, 10. Excuse me, pardon me, squeeze through there. And yeah, I don't really see anything from where I'm standing. So, um, maybe I'll just hold an action. I have my quarterstaff in hand. If anybody tries to get past here, I'll bonk them with it. Sorry, guys.
Sounds good. Baz.
I'm just gonna go up to the one oh I can go, let's see. There we go. 5, 10. I can get there. I have 40 feet of movement. I'm gonna do a short sword attack on the one.
Sounds good.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Would you like to use one of your rerolls?
Yeah, I will. Ooh,
And
it's better.
there, you got a crit, and you get sneak attack on this one because you got an ally there.
I don't know. Okay. Is that all? Is that the sneak attack roll? Yeah, okay.
Roll me 46 extra damage. It didn't take that it's a crit. So roll 46 and we'll add that to the 13 or the 19. All right.
13.
So total of 32 damage.
Ouch.
You
It's an
should have made
ouchie.
the
Yeah.
deal, buddy. You should have made the deal.
I don't think he even knew what the deal was. I mean, it was very very confusing deal.
All right.
Can I bonus action a second strike on him with a dagger in my left hand?
Yes.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, here we go. It's 19, no, 26 to hit. And then
That'll hit 1d4.
I don't know why, like, I'm doing this and it's rolling all these dice. So I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. I can take off what
Okay.
I need to. So it'll be 3 points of
7. Oh,
damage.
3 points of damage. Okay.
Ouchie, ouchie. Couple of well placed slashes. That'll bring us to Zilloff.
I'm gonna kind of look at everyone and smile and then move in.
Yeah, you go
Here we
get
go.
him, Zilloff. Don't take care of those guys.
Think we're fighting. Uh, we're gonna go after the closest one here because let me make sure that I have enough movement speed. Oh yeah, I'm a monk. I forgot. I could just like run around the room like 12 times. Okay, I'm gonna go up and I am going to bring out my spear. Try to hit. 19 to hit.
He will use a reaction to parry that.
Oh. So that doesn't hit then, right?
Does not hit. Nope.
Okay, second attack. Oh, critty.
Crit will hit.
And we're gonna go ahead and roll damage for two-handed. So oh, for the extra damage. Okay, so then that would be 9, I think, total for that first hit, which is not very nice. Wish it was more. Okay.
Would it be 10 total?
Oh, I was doing two-handed.
Oh, you're doing two-handed, so it'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. It's 9 total. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Unfortunately. And then I'm going to swing around and kick him in the chin. Wow. Always wanted to do this. 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right, 6 points of damage to his chin.
All right.
Hey, what are your tiefling, huh? Maybe? Fight me. That's it.
All right.
I was never good at insulting anyone. I'm sorry.
Now that I shattered your jaw, let me bite me.
Never good at the insults.
Fight me?
No, it's better than what I used to say. Believe me.
All right. Clack, it is your turn.
Black's gonna shuffle on past Cerebella. And is like, this is what the room looks like.
Yeah.
No
it's
deal.
really hard to tell. Maybe you could describe it to me? I don't know.
It is very sizable, and look at that table, and he's like, oh yeah, no deal, and he's going to point at this. There we go, this guy, and a lightning launcher thing pops out from his chest, because I think that's how it works. He's gonna try to smack him. Pew. 18.
18 hits.
Sweet. Pew. For 6 damage.
All right.
And he's gonna kind of, he doesn't know what the deal was, but he's like, you'll regret this decision, and then step off to the side and hide behind the door.
Sounds good. Yes. So the male tiefling is going to swing around and try to take a swing at Baz. First, with his shield, which is a 19 to hit. And I think you're muted. But if that hits, that'll be.
I'm sorry. Can I use Uncanny Dodge?
Yes,
no,
so half
half-
the damage.
Half the damage.
Sure. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage, and then make a strength saving throw.
I believe in you.
10.
So strong.
So he knocks you down with the shield. You fall on your
Ow.
back, and then he's gonna go and try to hit you when you're down. And a 23 to hit.
Oh,
As
yeah,
this
that hits.
shot comes in, I'm going to lock up his spear a bit and attempt to intercept his attack. So in short, the damage is just reduced by 7.
7. Okay, so that'll make that attack. We'll do 4 points of damage.
Thank you.
This one, the one that's on the stairs, is going to continue to move up.
Bye. Here we go.
You just, hear a door open up above. We got company, boss!
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the follow, Majestic Wolster. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you haven't done so already, come join us in our Discord server. Pop the link in there for you. All right. We'll do this. Top of the order, Baldwin. It is your turn.
It's me. I will attempt to shove him to the ground and then bonk him. 13 to athletics.
Oh. Do I use my DM reroll on a shove? Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you should.
Whatever you want to do, it's okay.
I want to.
That's good.
Okay. He
He
is
is
not
fine.
shoved.
But hammer. 18 to hit.
That will. Oh, he has his parry back. He's gonna parry.
Okie dokie. And with that, he seems well enough distracted. I'll start moving up the stairs.
Sounds good.
Why?
Oh, that is indeed a big guy.
It is, and you can see this hulking form reaching over to a just disgusting looking great axe that just got caked on blood and gore and maybe like a little bit of bone material, and he's reaching over to grab that, and he's kind of grinning and he's saying, all right.
Yep.
All right. Cerebella, it is your turn.
Yeah, I've been using my quarterstaff as a baton, practicing one of my routines, but I think I'm going to try to see what's actually happening in this room now. Oh, yeah, it is rather spacious. And I'll point the staff and toll the dead on the tiefling that's right there. So it is a DC 15 wisdom save. Oh, he's just a little too
Well,
wise for me. All right. Um, I think I'm gonna follow Clack's lead and just kind of, go back around the corner a bit.
Sounds good. Baz, it is your turn.
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to decide if I should run up the stairs or if we should bring them down to the first floor. But I guess that I will run up the stairs and follow if I can get around. Well, is that guy still standing there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I guess I should knock him down then if I can, because he's gonna hit me, right? So,
For what it's worth, you would have, meta speak. He has used his reaction, so he can't take an attack of
Oh.
opportunity against you. So,
all right, I'm gonna run around him then and go up the second floor.
okay.
I have, yeah. Are you moving me?
How much movement do you have?
I have 40 feet, so I should be able to get
Okay.
upstairs.
Yeah, you can get off of the stair here. You're right next to Baldwin. And you too can see scary things.
Hey, big guy.
Oh no! What the hell is that?
Okay.
And then,
So that's just your movement to get up there. You still have your actions and whatnot.
yeah, is this the tiefling that ran away?
Yes. Looks like she is back to you, has just opened the door, seems to be kind of, calling into the room to alert the big guy.
I'm gonna go at them with the short sword attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that okay? I'm gonna move up.
Yep.
Wait, can I move that far?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's going to take like all of your movement to get up there, but you could have stepped off into that square, so I'm just moving you.
Okay, so I can do it. I can do it though. Okay, I wasn't
You
sure.
can do it. Yep.
Okay. Oh God, I missed anyway. It's a fail.
Would you like to use a player reroll?
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Alex.
Even if Alex is saying yes, then
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, that's even better.
Alex would want us to use our rerolls.
I missed. I missed.
I don't want to see you critically fail. Just minorly fail.
It's my. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so a 13 will miss, unfortunately.
Can I? Yeah, I have a bonus action.
Mhm.
Oh, I do. Can I bonus action like just get out of this doorway? Can I move? Like I guess it would be to dash or
You could.
disengage.
If you, it wouldn't make sense to disengage. You could use your
Okay.
bonus action to dash. If you move away from this one does still have the reaction, so they would take an attack of opportunity.
I'm moving away from this guy.
And they'll whip around, try to take a swing at you. 21.
That hits.
You have mobile, right?
Do I? Feature and traits. Wait. Oh, stuff is happening.
That's why you're a little faster, right? You have the mobile feat.
Hold on. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Then you're safe.
Oh, that doesn't get. Oh.
Yeah, if you took a swing at them, well, you have the mobile.
Thank you. All right, I want to move.
Always good to have Dawson along with us.
I can't
tells us
actually
what we
move
can
my
do.
token though, Alex. I'd like to move away.
Oh, you can't move your token?
I don't think so. Wait, maybe I. Yeah.
I'll move him just a touch there to see if it.
Yeah, I can move him now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
So-
okay, that's good right there.
Something weird happening on the map. Oh, all right. It is Flarsh the Gore Drinker's turn.
I'd like to.
Oh.
Can I yell downstairs and be like, "There's a big dude up here."
There's a big guy.
He is very big.
We were told he's the
I-
boss, right?
I think there's a big guy upstairs.
I wonder if he has his
Yeah.
shirt off too.
So he
Spicy.
moves out past his minion here.
I wonder if he has a shirt on. I know it was. I'm sorry.
No shirt.
That was a.
No shirt.
Ooh,
Turns out
wow.
no shirt. Yep.
You are not the good-looking man from upstairs.
Not as dreamy. No.
It's a running
More
theme
of a
for
nightmare.
this gang of fiends.
I'd be like,
so-
"You're gonna make him madder." Don't.
Swinging that great axe at Baldwin. 20.
Yep.
Oh. Plus.
This is dangerous.
19 slashing damage.
Easy.
21 to hit.
Yep.
23 slashing damage.
Yep.
And then he says to you, wait right here. Vroom.
Oh.
And then he teleports down to the ground level here. And he's right behind you. Zilloff, it is your turn.
Hmm. Something's behind me, huh? I would turn around and go, oh,
Dun,
hey. Do you mean to kill me?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. All right. Let's go.
Unless you got a better idea.
I've died many times.
As judged by me.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use my spear against this guy. Here we go.
I believe in you.
Thanks. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, I'm going to flurry of blows that. I'm gonna try to make that what do you call it? I'm using stunning strike on that one.
Your attacks are magical now?
Yes. I believe level 6 they should be. Let me check to make sure. Uh, uh, yes, they are magical. I'm gonna need a con saving throw of DC 14 from this giant creature that probably doesn't have a very good con. Oh.
He rolls a 20.
Okay, I still do some damage. Here we go. It didn't show up, but it was 10 points of damage
All right.
from my spear. I am going to attack again. Kind of keeping that same like kind of stone-faced look at him as I swing again. This time I will get a. Did it show up right now?
18 will hit.
I don't know if that was the same one from. Oh yeah, it was. Okay, good. Damage. Two-handed. 8 points of damage,
All right.
and then flurry of. Well, not flurry of blows. I'm using just a punch. I swing and I try to spin around and kick him in the chin for 20 to hit.
20 hits.
For 9 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah.
Still looks pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Anything else?
You're a big guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I fought bigger though.
All right. Clack. It is your turn.
All right. Clack is going to step out, thinking he's going to be seeing one of the handsome tieflings, and he's like, "All right, you know." That's not good. And he is going to cast. He's going to shift gears and cast. Yeah, perfect. Fairy fire on top of this dude, and he'll be able to position it so he doesn't get what's his face.
On 18.
God damn it. Yeah, he beats it. Do I have a bonus action? He picks a shaken off piece of stone off the floor and makes it magical, and then slips back behind the wall. Sorry. He just hides behind
Whoop.
the wall.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. That's it.
All right. The gladiator who did not take the deal earlier is going to try to do a shield bash on Zilloff. Whoop. Misses that. Attacks with his weapon.
Oh.
26.
I thought I was going to get lucky for a second. Yeah, 26 hits.
And 12 damage.
Okay.
The tiefling up top is going to move forward and try to strike it. Yeah, try to strike at Baldwin. Shield bash. Whoop.
Oh. Mhm.
13 damage, and then a strength saving throw, DC 15. Makes it. Then they'll do their weapon. 26.
I'm down.
16 damage. So Baldwin goes down with the slash of the scimitar, and just is kind of like lying like in the stairwell at the top of the stairs. They will press on and move over. They don't have any actions left, but just they get right in Baz's face. Baldwin, it is your turn.
One pass.
One success. Cerebella, it is your turn.
God, I don't even want to look in this room. Okay. All right. This is hard. I was trying to like have things prepared, but not knowing the location of any of you in the room, it's hard to know, like what spells I can do, right?
Mhm.
And everything I have will affect everyone in the area. And so having you Zilloff right in between
That's
is
okay.
not the greatest.
Collateral damage.
Ah!
That's fine. Probably hurt a lot less than these
No.
spellers. No?
No. Well, I mean, it would be bad. All right. This is stupid. 5. Okay, I could go in there and be killed. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20. And I want to cast a lightning bolt through the line that does
Sure.
not hit
Yeah, no problem.
off. So that's I'm gonna stand right next to this big guy and do it. So there's the spell.
He gets a 15.
That's what he needs.
And the other one,
I'll just roll the damage though. Sorry.
other guy fails. He got a 14.
Okay, so it's 34 lightning damage, and the 15 would be a pass. So
34.
I have this lovely
17 is half.
yeah, that sounds right.
That's
Yeah,
math. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I want to get rid of this template. Sorry, it's now hanging out in the bottom of the.
So
There.
as you cast the lightning bolt, so he like it. He like I don't want to give you the impression that he didn't take damage, but it almost seems like there's a level of protection around him. Like the electricity doesn't actually like connect physically with his skin. It just sort of like kind of dazzles around him a little bit.
Okay.
He seems very unfazed by it, but it fully connects with the tiefling, who is just like, convulsing as the electricity passes through his body, and is almost kind of like, heat is radiating off of his body at the end of it. And he's just barely standing.
All right. Well, there's that. Be really nice to be able to cast another spell, but I'm just going to stand right here next to this big guy with the, not as handsome as Baz let on. I don't know what she saw in this guy, or he saw in this guy, but everybody's got their type, I guess,
Baz, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do a short sword attack on the guy in front of me. Oh God. Keep missing. I keep missing.
Would you like to reroll?
Ugh, I've been using all the rerolls. Should
That's
I
okay.
reroll?
Pretty important to hit some of these people.
I should reroll. Oh, I hate. Okay, I just hope it hits this time. Did it hit? I can't even see what it is. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a 17. They are going to parry.
Okay. And then can I bonus action disengage or dash?
Yes.
Just I want to kind of go over towards Baldwin.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, so can kind of go here.
All right. That will bring us to Thalarsh the Gore Drinker. Who turns around and looks right down at Cerebella and just brings us the great axe overhead and is going to bring it down like a guillotine.
There's really no way you're not going to hit me.
17.
An armor class of 11, so right
He
now.
has to roll a 1.
Yeah, pretty much.
16 slashing.
Those 8 temporary hit points came in so handy.
Yep.
And the second amount, a 22 slashing.
All right. Well, I'm still on my feet. There you go, Zilloff. Don't say I never, did anything for you. Tried to help out the best I can.
You're doing fine.
No,
Probably go run
this
away.
guy's ass.
Zilloff's turn.
I am gonna look back at this guy behind me. He's looking pretty rough, pretty bad.
Yeah, yep.
All right, I'm gonna try to swing at this guy behind me
I'll
first.
take less.
Well, I was gonna actually talk to you about life and what I've learned, but it didn't work out. I'm sorry.
I'm learning a lot.
Oh man, I'm gonna use a reroll.
Oh, reroll. Yep.
Reroll.
Yeah, why not? We need. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna try that again.
That hits.
18 to hit. Okay.
Ooh.
I know. Yeah,
He's gonna parry.
All right, I'm swinging again, and I have Nah, I'll do it. Might as well. I have an inspiration. I want to use it. So it'll be at advantage, this attack. From a previous session, we had inspiration, so. Here we go. 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Damage. 8 points of damage to this guy.
All right, he goes down.
And as I do it, I just close my eyes and just feel like this essence come through me, and I gain an additional 9 points of temporary health.
All right.
And then I go and look at this guy. Oh. All right. I kind of circle here. All right. And then
good.
I'm gonna do my I'm gonna attempt to do another flurry of blows. No, actually, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna try to stun him again with a stunning strike, unarmed, to see if I hit. 20 to hit him.
That'll hit.
DC 14 con. Oh, he is
Wow.
stunned to the end of my next turn, if he is able to be. 10 points of bludgeoning damage to another kick. Probably want to get out of here, huh?
I was thinking
care of
about
He's
it,
stunned. All right.
Wow. Feels good. Feeling good.
I
Feels
know,
good
no,
to let some of
it
this
really
out.
hurt. No, it hurt a lot. I'm
I
not gonna
know.
lie.
I know it hurts, but if it's a good pain.
No,
But
no,
if
it's
you
a bad
don't
pain.
have to, if you don't want to feel it, go ahead. I don't know if I got it, but I got it. I don't want to
No,
see you get hurt.
we'll put a smile on our face and do our best, right?
No, I don't think it works that way. I'm learning.
All right, Clack, it is your turn.
Okay, he is going to once again peek out now, knowing what he's looking at. But I'm curious because I know Baldwin's like kind of like on the stairs, but we're not able to see him on the stairs from like where I'm at, correct?
From where you're at, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, if you get like within like 10 feet of the staircase, you'd have like an angle up to see.
Where are the stairs? The center thing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. I don't think he's willing to move that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That would be a
Uh,
stupid thing to do. I don't know why you'd come in this room.
Don't worry, I got him where I want him. He's stunned.
You do see he is dazed a bit, just
You
on
gotta
his
get
feet.
by. You gotta get by.
I believe you, and he's going to do finger guns, and when he does the finger guns, magic missile is going to pop out. Magic missile happens 3 times. So that was 1, 2, and 3.
Total of 9.
2, 2, 5. Yep. And then he's going to dip behind the wall again and say, "Good luck." Whoops.
Yeah. Thanks.
You got this. Pew pew.
All right, top of the stairs. The female tiefling is still up. She's going to pursue Baz and take try to do a shield bash. 16. Does a 16 hit?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, it is.
That one will be 11 points and a strength saving throw.
18.
18, you make it. So you're not knocked prone. So this attack is normal. Ooh, critical hit.
Oh, no.
14 points of damage.
I get bonus action out of a critical hit. That's fine. 14 points of damage. That's fine.
We got uncanny dodge, right?
I do. Yeah. Can I do that with a critical hit?
Yeah, you can have it. So 7
Okay.
points.
Okay, thank you.
And then go ahead.
Just letting me know. Thanks for letting me know.
Baz, the room that you are in suddenly goes dark. It just pitch black. You can't see anything.
Okay.
And then you feel something reach out and claw at you from that darkness, dealing 9 points of slashing damage. And then you feel something piercing in your side, like a pole arm or trident. 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then we are at the top of the order, Baldwin. A success. Cerebella.
Oh gosh. Okay, so when I did the lightning thing before, it seemed like there was something protecting him.
From the meta standpoint, he made his saving throw, and he has resistance to lightning.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like there's something. Oh, okay.
It's just
That
it was halved and halved and
playable.
halved your damage. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, this time he's stunned, so I'm gonna cast it again and try to dodge this ugly. So
Hmm.
we'll
He
dodge it.
is
Well,
ugly.
yeah, he is pretty ugly, right?
Hmm.
Although, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
Yeah, it's good to
All right.
remember that.
So that'll be 26 lightning damage.
Sounds good.
And I mean, Zilloff, it's been an honor. You get him. All right,
Yeah.
bye. 10, 15. I'm gonna
Bye.
bye. I gotta do it step by step. Oh, hi there. Let me move here. All right.
All right, Baz, it is your turn.
All right, so it's dark. I can't see anything.
Yes.
Can I like see where the stairs are to go down the stairs?
No.
Okay, so am I
You have
able?
a little bit of spatial awareness. You could attempt to. I'd probably have you do a skill check to see if you can navigate it.
I think I would try that. I mean, I can't attack in the dark, right? Or can I?
You can. You generally know where the last, like, you were in combat with the tiefling, so
Okay.
you could take an attack against them at disadvantage. You know what direction the claw and the pole the weapon came from. You can
Okay.
try to attack in that direction as well.
So I'd like to try to attack the tiefling with the disadvantage, and then I think I'm going to try to disengage and get down the stairs. So
Sounds good.
short sword that should hit 26 to hit.
Roll it again because it would be at
Oh
disadvantage.
shoot, I forgot. 18.
An 18 will hit.
There's all my dice again.
Okay, so 10 piercing damage.
And then can I try to go find my way down the stairs?
Yes. Give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage. No problem. I just have to read your mobile feat. Okay. So the gladiator doesn't attack you, but you're going to receive an attack of opportunity from the other figure.
Okay.
A 14 to hit.
That misses.
So you feel like kind of the wind, like you could feel the motion behind you, but this doesn't quite. You duck and you manage to get down the stairs, and by the time you get to the base of the stairs, you're out of the darkness. Like the darkness kind of starts like we'll say 10 feet from the bottom of the stairs. There's like a sphere of darkness up there. And I'll move your token just to represent you're down now. All right. Larsh the Gore Drinker is stunned until the end of your
End
turn?
of my next turn.
Zilloff,
Yeah,
it is
this
your
turn, yeah.
turn.
All right. Hey, where's Can I give the wave? Where's Baldwin? I'm gonna step here and then I'm gonna try to hit him. And this is at advantage because he is stunned.
That'll hit.
27 to hit. All right, I'm gonna need him to. I'm gonna try to do another stunning strike on this guy. Con 14. Oh,
Oh, he makes it.
yeah. 6 points of damage on that first one. I am going to swing again. Now, stunning strike, it says that when I hit with a melee attack. So I'm gonna pretty much I'm gonna try to continue to stun lock this big guy, while I'm doing it. So I'm gonna try to attack again. At advantage. So I do not want this guy to come up. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right, give me another con save, please. Oh,
He's a
not that one
beefy
either.
one.
So far,
Yeah.
okay, he takes 7 points of damage either way. Getting a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna try to just give him the hardest punch I could give him. Here we go.
Oh, would you like to reroll?
I would like to reroll. If that's okay with everybody.
Yeah. That should like cosmically not be possible. That's
Yeah,
wrong.
you know what? I got the other day. I got a double crit 20. So
It's just
Oh,
the
you
could
universe
see it.
correcting
balanced
itself.
nature. Yeah.
yeah, here we go. I'm gonna reroll that at advantage.
That'll hit.
Oh, 27. Okay.
Con save
Fort.
coming.
Yep. Roll something low, huh?
Mm.
No. Uh-oh. Didn't get all of it. Oh well.
Boom, boom.
I can't. I could do I'm gonna cast that flurry of blows on that to get one more attack. So I'm spending another key point.
Okay. You want to roll your damage for this attack?
Sure. There's that one.
So 10 points.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, and I'm spending one more to do the last one. Here we go. Yeah, this is at advantage. I'm sorry, first one. 18 to hit.
18.
No,
will-
actually, the first one was a 26 to hit.
Oh, 26 hits.
All right, and 14. Jeez. And here's the
Get them
damage.
all out now. Just get them all out now. It's okay.
Yeah, we want those crits to get out now. 10 more points of damage, as I think he's coming too. Hey, big guy. Yeah, if you want to talk, we could talk. Yeah.
So how many points did you spend in total there?
I spent in total. So far I've spent 2 key points because it doesn't work. I don't spend it unless it happens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Clack, it is your turn.
Always gonna peek out once again. He's got nothing witty to say, so he just uses lightning launcher. Let's see. I rolled, but I can't see it.
18, it'll hit.
Okay, perfect. And apparently with lightning launcher, every turn I can choose to deal an extra 1d6 of damage, which I didn't know I could do. So I'm gonna do that on top of the regular damage it does. So that was the regular one, and then here's the extra 1d6. And then it'll eventually load up for me, but he's just gonna hide once again behind the wall. And that would be all he could do.
Sounds good. The gladiator at the top of the stair also cannot see in the darkness. And I gotta roll that again. It's at disadvantage. And they do not manage to get. I mean, nobody can see it, but they're fumbling around on the staircase, and they do not emerge from the darkness. Baldwin, your body is being poked and prodded.
Yep.
22. The 2 fails, and the trident also connects.
Excellent. New character, you said?
Yep.
I'm on it.
Hope you remember our catchphrase. We won't
What
recognize you otherwise. Oh, come on.
Catchphrase.
Oh,
There is no catchphrase.
never mind. What?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh.
This area here is enveloped in darkness. So, Zilloff and Boz, you had just gotten out of the darkness, and all of a sudden, boom, it just again drops, and you can see nothing from your vantage point. Cerebella, it is your turn.
Yeah, all right. So, peek in, and I see a bunch of darkness. I'm wondering if it would be possible to guess. Like, I had been in the room and to cast a spell. I'm looking at shatter because it doesn't specifically say, it just says a point of your choice within range. Could I try to center it like here?
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I kind of know where the bad guy was, and I'm assuming he might have not moved.
Sure.
Is that a fair assumption?
Yep.
Okay.
Totally fair.
So I will.
Con
Yeah, yeah.
save?
We know the con is a good one for him, but
And he makes it.
and you have to show it off by just doing it like right at that level. But all right, thunder damage this time.
Thunder?
I
Okay.
can't see if it hits him. I don't know. I am totally destroying these books though because they've had 2 lightning blasts, and so
It's like the one thing we were asked not to do, and
I
you're like,
know,
you
I
got
know.
it.
Like,
Destroy
well,
everything else, but not the
that
books.
is. I can't help it. That is all I got. Sorry.
The
Tried to help, guys.
the mummified thing in like the crystal sarcophagus, just for a second goes shh, and like goes back to sleep. Baz, it is your turn.
Can I move? If I move out of the darkness, then I won't be in the darkness, but I can't see into the darkness.
Correct.
All right. And I really can't see where I'm moving if I was trying to go through it to get somewhere. So I'm gonna go 5, 10. I'm gonna kind of like go over to here just because I'm out of the dark and I want to kind of get around the room and see if I can see anything at all.
All right.
So
There's an attack of opportunity against you.
13
13 misses.
13 misses.
And so you exit the darkness and you can see, the library as it was, and there's just like this dome of darkness.
And I can't, like, there's nothing. I can't see anything. And if I were to try to shoot into the darkness, it would just be pointless.
Not necessarily pointless, although for you and your vantage point, I'd probably make a roll to see would you accidentally hit Zilloff, and then the attack roll would be at disadvantage. There's a chance.
Yeah. I don't think Baz would do that. I think it'd
Probably
just be
not.
like, I don't know what to do. I think he's just kind of hunker down here and try to figure out what's happening. But he sort of can see a way out of this room, at least. Maybe if we could go out and this darkness wouldn't, follow us.
Sounds good. Larsh is pissed.
Okay.
He's going to make 2 attacks against Zilloff. He has advantage. Crit! 31 damage.
Easy.
Second
Not looking
attack
good.
is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
13 points of damage.
And he goes down.
Oh no.
Zilloff, it is your turn.
Death save. All right, here we go. I think I'm just gonna roll right here. One fail.
1 fail. Clack, it is your turn.
I don't like that it'll affect Zilloff too, but it's the only thing I can think of that might help us see the guy. So he's gonna step out again. He's gonna try to cast Fairy Fire again, within the darkness, and hopefully that'll let them see them if they're still in there.
Basically where you last saw the big guy?
Pretty
Okay.
much, yeah.
All right. Nothing happens.
Oh, dang it. Gonna bonus action, pick up another rock, make it magical, and hide behind the wall again.
Sounds good.
Is that person upstairs?
Baz, you see that tiefling that you were fighting up above is kind of like tepid, like very, very cautiously, like emerging from the darkness, like they're feeling out in front of them, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, and they turn and they see you. But that's about everything that they can do on their turn. So you can see they got their like weapon up. Yeah, it looks like you've drawn their attention, but they have just emerged from the darkness. Seems that they safely navigated the stairs finally. All right. Shoot. Another spell. There's a poisonous gas that starts to fill the hallway where Cerebella and Clack are at. You make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Constitution saving throw. 16.
You both make the save. So this yellowish green fog starts to fill up the area there. You'll take half of this damage. So 10 poison damage.
Okay.
The area...
Wait, sorry, 10 is the half or
10
half
is-
of 10, so it's
10
5?
10 is the half. It was 20.
10 is the half. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so the area here, it's just like this really heavy, strong fog, which makes it heavily obscured in the hallway. And Clack, there is something that you see emerging here.
What
This
is
little
that?
strange looking fiend that's got little insectoid like claws like sticking up out of its back.
Way to rub it in.
Yeah. And it's moving forward with its little trident. It's going to try to take a swing with its claw at you. A 24 to hit.
I think that might hit.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then its trident
That also hits.
is a 20. 9 piercing.
Here. Ah! Oh! God! That hurts.
Cerebella.
All right. Is this area behind me another door? What is that? Or is
The next
exit?
exit would be over here.
Yeah, okay. That was what I pinged. All right. I think I'm gonna leave because I've got 4 hit points. So I'm gonna see if I can get back to the librarian. And so I'm gonna just Misty Step out of here and then run. So yeah, I don't know if that, but that's my instinct. Like everything's spreading. I can't see. I'm gonna go down. So I'm like, I'm gonna get back to the librarian.
Yes.
I'll try to do that.
Sorry, I just want to say this. I did the cloud kill process wrong. Like right here is where I should have had you save. And
I
all
did
that
read that
stuff.
when the first time you enter or start your turn there. So that's why I figured I took the damage from
Yeah.
the.
I always
Yeah.
do it wrong, and then the first turn happens, and I say, "Oh, well, you already did that, so whatever."
Okay.
Yeah. So you exit and like you get to where you're at, and you're breathing, taking in the fresh air of the outlands and whatnot.
Yeah, I hope
Leaving.
everybody else is doing good in there because I'm not. So good luck, guys.
Baz, it is your turn.
So the darkness is still there. The fog I can see through, though. It's just poisonous.
It's just poisonous. It's a little bit
Okay.
murky to like see through it, but it's not entirely blinding.
Okay. And this dude is in the doorway. The little
Yes.
guy. So would I be able to get past him, or do I have to remove him from the doorway? Can I move through
You
him?
cannot move through him.
Okay.
Actually, heavily obscured is effectively blind, right? Or no? I'm trying to remember. Heavily obscured doesn't blind you, but you're effectively blinded when you try to see something obscured by it. Okay. So for the purposes of the blind condition, like if you tried to attack him, it'd be disadvantage.
The guy in the fog. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna run to the door. I don't know where I want to die. If I want to die in the doorway or back there.
Why die here, you ask?
Actually, no. You know what? I think I'm gonna see the tiefling that came down the stairs. I'm gonna do a crossbow shot at them.
Sounds
So
good.
that should just be straight attack, right? They're outside of the darkness,
Yeah,
and I'm
they're.
up.
Yep.
All right, that's a 22.
That will hit.
All this dice again. Jeez Louise.
We'll take 10.
And I think I'll run towards. Well, no, I'll get in the poison out that way.
No, just
I can
I don't know if you know that there's a store here, right? Or I just want
Which-
to point that out. There is a closed door
Oh.
over here.
I did not know that. I'll run to the door. I can do that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I go through the door then?
Yeah, you
Yes.
could open it, and it leads into that hallway that circumvents or goes around the perimeter.
Okay. I'm going to go there as soon as I can move my guy. I don't know. I'm having trouble moving
It's
him
giving you a
again.
problem. Okay.
Like a
So-
wall or something. Yeah.
Do you want to go to the north or to the south? It really doesn't matter. It's equidistant
I
to
would
an exit.
go to the south.
You might end
Like
up
you get like
running
there.
into me,
Yeah.
running away.
All right. Flarsh the Gore Drinker casts a spell. Zilloff.
He's not supposed to cast spells. Here we go.
Gonna get a 20. Come on, get a 20. Pop up and just take that guy down.
That's what we want.
Oh, well,
One success, one
it's a
failure.
success. Yeah.
Clack.
I think it's time to make a grand escape. He's gonna disengage and run. He doesn't like his odds. He still feels like a squishy boy. So he's gonna run after Cerebella.
Sounds good. Gladiator is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. They'll get out into the hallway and they'll just dash. So they are chasing right behind you, Baz. Dawson,
Hello.
how's that character looking?
80%.
Is he good enough for an action?
Sure, why not?
So, in a very small, meager bedroom, you are waking up and regaining consciousness. It's not quite as bad as waking up on like a medical gurney where somebody's like got a scalpel ready to cut you open. Like none of that's happening. It's just very quaint little bed. There's a little kind of wobbly looking writing desk in one corner and a pretty simple wooden like foot locker that you would imagine just has a few humble belongings in it. But you're waking up in this bed. And what from an audience perspective, what would we be seeing coming to consciousness?
As compared to his original form, he's a much skinnier individual now. His mask of gold has now changed from that more of like instead of that like circular block that's on his head kind of, to more of a long, elongated golden mask with horns popping up the top. And instead of normal eyes that you would see in his visage, it's now like two piercing bright blue lights instead.
That's so scary.
Ooh.
Well, you're waking up and you can hear the sounds of the battle that you just exited from just beyond your bedroom door.
Ah, no. What kind of mess did I get myself into this time? Ah, shit. I guess it does happen to all of us.
And I'm just going to use your little token here. Here's the bedroom where you're waking up.
I'm gonna just start Actually, can I like peek out the window to see where I am?
Yep.
Just in reference.
You peek out the window and you see kind of the blue sands of the plains that you were just like walking across. You can see the spire off in the distance with Sigil hanging above it. you have the memories that you have from the past couple of days or whatever, but that's about it. Everything about your past and everything is shattered in the same way it was before, but now additive. Like you remember some of the shattered memories from your first incarnation, but now they're jumbled up and you've got this whole other life that's starting to come together and mix with those memories. It's very disorienting. But
This
the
is
last,
really giving me a headache.
particularly the conflict which just felled you, like is totally within your memory and like you're right back there.
With this knowledge, I'm gonna go to the door that's nearby and just slowly start creeping out. Just one bright blue eye just peeking out.
And as you like look out there, you can see the green devil, hulking devil. There's 4 of him, but they're all like breathing heavily. They're each image is heavily wounded and marred, and it looks like he's almost kind of using the other images to kind of like hold them all up and on their feet. And he's looking down the stairwell, seemingly surveying the battle that's happening down there from this safe vantage point.
Is this room still like caked in darkness?
It is not anymore.
Oh. Like I'll slowly start like emerging from the room looking at him. I'll see if he like recognizes me in any shape or form.
He turns and he looks at you. Hard to say whether it's a look of recognition. There's a little bit of a surprise as he's like all 4 images like pull up the great axe and they try to steel themselves to prepare to fight you.
Oh. I'll let you know, buddy. You hit very hard. And I will cast Hex on him.
Okay, he is hexed.
And hopefully I think I have still pick cantrips. I have so many. Bam, that's the last one. And I'll just start throwing Eldritch Blasts until I can get my character sheet finished.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh. 4 is not gonna hit.
That one does not hit.
Numbers are hard. 7, which I assume is then 15.
15 would miss.
Okay. And I close the door.
Sounds good. Cerebella fleeing.
Yeah, I'm dashing. I'm gonna run a mile in heels to get back to the little trees.
Baz.
I'm gonna turn around and smack this guy who's chasing me.
Sounds good.
Actually, I have can I use booming blade while I smack them with it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do I do like the attack to hit and then the
Yeah.
effect? Okay. $22.
That'll hit.
I don't know what that does. That's the booming blade damage. And then do I do the regular attack damage too?
Yep, it's the weapon's normal effects, and then
Okay. I don't know why it's rolling all the dice though. So it's 5 piercing, I guess.
yeah, 5 piercing, and then the thunder damage.
And then I want to do a second hand attack with the dagger.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, okay, it's the normal damage, and then if he moves,
Sorry.
he takes the thunder damage is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's for a second attack with the dagger.
That'll
Second.
hit.
I'm gonna be like, would you fall down already?
All right. Anything else, Baz?
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
All right.
Oh wait,
Flar.
I can move without getting an attack of
Yes.
opportunity. I
Mhm.
keep forgetting that. That's a stupid rogue. I'm just gonna keep running around the the outside here until I see like something else happening or somebody happening. Okay, then I'll see the fog there, so
Yep.
I'll stop there.
All right. Zilloff is still breathing.
We shall see. Here we go. This a roll. Save. 2 success.
All right. Clack.
Mm, I mean, I guess he would continue to run away. He does not. I want to help Baz, but I just don't see him.
I know. I know. It's the worst feeling in the world to be a coward and run away from the battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It'll make you do some bad things.
Oh.
Yeah, Clack feels awful because he's still got some points, but not in a stinking cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the exit's all the way on the other side, so he'd probably just keep running just around the south side until eventually he sees the familiar exit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, Baz! Perfect.
So Gladiator will. Anything else?
Oops. It looked like I could kind of see him as I was running by, so I might take one of those magic stones that I've been prepping and throw it.
Sounds good.
And I think I said I could throw it the distance required. Yes. Yes, it did. Okay, so he's gonna throw it. Try to hit. 14 to hit?
Will not hit.
I'm sorry, Baz! We're running away! He just says that as he's running.
So Gladiator will start to move. He takes the 5 points of thunder damage. We'll get to this point and pump the brakes. He sees you. You just try to do the magic stone. She's gonna try to shield bash you, Clack. Misses, and then scimitar. 18 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right,
I've got
Mezaloths.
armor now.
This Mezaloth right here.
Oh, I haven't been moving my token,
Oh,
Alex,
okay.
but I've been dashing. So,
Okay.
and I use Misty Step to just
Oh,
get
you're like off of
yeah,
here.
I'm
Gotcha.
off. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I just couldn't get past the wall, but she could have.
Yeah, you're down on the ground level then. Mezaloth will just dash to get right over by you, Clack. The other one. Dashes and gets to your other side.
Oh no.
That's what you get for helping.
All right. Dawson,
Me.
it is you.
I'm back.
Ooh.
And I see my corpse that's on the staircase.
That's disturbing.
Get your stuff.
And then, like, almost
It's just
solemnly,
a-
like, I remove my mask, and then something happens as I reveal a form of dread. It's just like this horrible, nasty visage of someone's like decaying face that appears before this individual. And I will shoot 2 more Eldritch Blasts at him. This time with an actual character sheet that I forgot to upload. Numbers are hard. 16.
16 will miss.
Go again.
All right.
24.
We shall see if he can redirect it to a duplicate. He does. One of the images disappears.
I go slightly more towards the corner. That's it for now. Till I can get the rest of this stuff installed.
All right. I'm going to try to whip through these turns as quick as possible. Cerebella, any change?
Just running away fast as I can.
Baz.
Okay, so I can see what's happening there. I at least I can still see the gladiator, and I've kind of got it in for them now. So I'm gonna go and try to just stab them. And I'm gonna miss with that.
Sounds good.
Do I get a second? I can still do a
You can
second
do the
hand
bonus
attack.
action. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's a dagger. I get them that time. Ugh.
They will parry.
17. Oh, come on.
Yep.
I rolled the damage. Sorry.
That's all good. All right. The Larsh.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move away. And can
Okay.
I come down? If I come down these steps, like if I move up here, then I come down these steps,
Mm-hmm.
I can see the rest of them. Okay, so I'll
Yep.
be here.
Sounds good. The Larsh is going to bridge the gap between him and this new combatant. And he's going to make 2 attacks. $26.
Yeah. Don't roll a 1. You'll be fine.
20 damage.
You're like me right now, huh?
Sure am.
Yeah. Well, maybe you didn't have to finish that character sheet, huh?
16.
Hits.
All right.
There's so many things to manage now. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Zilloff. Stable.
Here we go. We'll find out
Oh,
after
come
this.
on. Come on.
Roll. I'm stable.
Nice.
Clack.
Clack's gonna take that second magic stone that they had, and they're gonna and probably a jealous rage is gonna turn over to the one bug guy that's behind him and just go to try to bonk him on the head with it. Let me roll that. Your multiple arms.
That
Hey,
hits.
he's dead. 20.
Jealousy's where it's at for you.
Heck yeah. All right. So 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he realizes he's surrounded, and he's going to use his bonus action to cast Sanctuary on himself.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Gladiator will attempt to attack you. Does a saving throw. Makes it.
Oh man,
It's going to do a shield bash.
they're so wide.
13 will miss, and needs to make another wisdom save. Does not make it. Mezzaloths. $16.
Nope.
Sorry, that was a saving throw
Oh,
for the
okay.
sanctuary.
Then yes.
15 will miss.
Turns out I didn't need the Sanctuary. I had my armor all along. Oh, that.
That's the saving throw, so
Okay.
they'll make their trident attack. 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
The other one will do all of those same things.
You got it.
First, the saving throw makes it. Attack. 23 to hit.
That hits.
6 slashing.
Okie dokie.
Wisdom. 14.
I believe that doesn't make it because I think it was a 15.
Okay.
Yep, 15. So it doesn't make it.
So that's all of their actions. We're back to the top. Dawson.
Me. Well, I need to get out of here.
I guess I can still say Baldwin, but
Sure can. Well, it's been nice knowing you, fella, but I gotta go. And he's gonna attempt to go back into the room he just left from.
sounds good.
So I'll enter. He can take an attack of opportunity if he so wishes.
He will.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh, that works.
Don't worry. I can switch a new character right away. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, down.
Oh my gosh. No.
Going back
Oh.
and forth.
I'll be back.
All right.
That's so bad.
Baz.
We never even got to meet him. I'm sorry. I'm just stunned.
I think it's hilarious that someone else besides Zilloff has died. He's winning the death count.
Yeah.
You're losing, actually, more
I'm
like.
losing yeah. I'm
I'll get the
losing.
next character sheet ready.
Where I am, can I see Cerebella?
I think so. The little lip there is only like 2 feet tall, so you could.
I just don't know
See.
how far she ran. All
Yeah,
right.
I've run for I've dashed for about 2-3 rounds. So I mean,
Probably
I'm
100 between 100 and 200 feet away.
I'm gonna run up to the guy that's closest to me. I'm gonna run up to this guy down here. I'm gonna do 2 attacks, so that I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run away again. So that's 23 to hit, and does that hit? Yeah, that
23
hits.
hits.
Okay. I was thinking 16. So 7 piercing damage, I think. And then the second is a crit.
Okay. Roll 2d4.
That's 6. And then the regular damage. Oh, sorry. The regular damage for the.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
2d4 is the regular damage.
Plus 4, 2d4 plus 4. 2d4, then plus 4.
Yeah, on the
So-
offhand, unless you got a special ability, you just don't get that.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that's it. 6. And then I'm gonna run back, back to here.
All right. So I want to be mindful of the time because I think that we're probably not wrapping this little bit up in the next 5 minutes, and I don't want to go too late. So for Baz and Clack, would you stand and fight this fight? Or at this point, do you think you would recognize that you were on the end of a losing fight?
I think I would recognize I was on the end of a losing fight, but I would see Clack down there, and I think I would basically follow suit, because when I ran out of that room, I had no idea what was happening.
Next turn, Clack would kind of give a nod and be like, "Yeah, I'm out of here." So
Okay.
he just needed the extra action to disengage.
So I think I'm okay with ruling that you can escape from here. These guys are not going to pursue you. They're protecting the castle. They're not, they're not gonna leave the castle just to go and hunt you down. So, um, Zilloff, um, you will be dead. Unfortunately, there's no one there to help you. And so, I'm yeah. So like this is a situation where we got Cerebella, Clack, and Baz are fleeing from the castle, maybe heading back to try to get to Zaythir and regroup and see if you can figure out what the heck is going on. Isaac and Dawson, you'll be working on these new incarnations.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put a pin in this and see what immediately happens as we come back. I think based on where we are at, we will not play next week. We will wait till we can all be back together to get a resolution to the Walking Castle. So,
I say we just blow the whole damn thing up because, I mean, it's the only way to get rid of those things.
awesome. So that is where we're at. We will pick this game up 2 weeks from now. It'll be 2024 by the time we play again. So that'll be Wednesday, January 3rd. And we will resolve this and see what comes next. So thank you everybody for hanging out with us here tonight. Hopefully it wasn't like, that's not like a huge buzzkill for the players that we don't see what the resolution here. It's a little bit of a cliffhanger, but it is what it is. There's going to be a big bloodbath one way or another. And so
It's all
is where it's
good.
at.
I forgot how deadly this game is. Or like this module feels.
We haven't had a ton of battle, like, honestly, so it's really, like, hard to know what we're capable of. Apparently not as much as we thought we were.
And the last time Zilloff was immediately incinerated.
Yeah. Have to put up a little bit more of a fight. You see the guy in the other room going, "Oh damn!" Like it felt good. It felt good. He was kind of heaving and felt good.
We'll see. He might, he might still get his. We'll just have to see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think with that, we'll probably sign off here. We got a game tomorrow night. If you want to stop by, we'll be playing The Walking Dead starting at 8 p.m. And then Friday night, we've got the Doom That Came to Christmas Town will be happening at 8 p.m. on Friday night. So those are our last games of 2023. That'll wrap up the schedule for the year. So thanks, everybody. If you haven't joined us in Discord yet, please do. We'd love to see you come hang out with us in between our streams and get to know us a little bit and potentially jump into some of these games yourself. All right. With that, we will call it a night. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Night.